Everyone has heard of Walt Disney, but do you know the story behind this man? Walt Disney has done some incredible things in the course of his lifetime. Movie production and life as we know it wouldn't be the same without the help of Walt Disney. Walt Disney was born on December 5th, 1901, in the town of Hermosa, Illinois. He was one of five children, four boys and one girl. His father's name was Elias Disney, and his mother's name was Flora Call Disney. Disney lived most of his childhood in Marceline, Missouri, and that is the place where he began to draw, paint, and sell pictures to his neighbors and family friends. In 1911, Disney moved to Kansas City, Missouri. He got a summer job with a railroad company there, selling snacks and newspapers. Disney attended high school at McKinley in Chicago, Illinois. During school, he took drawing and photography classes, and at night, he took courses at the Chicago Art Institute. At the age of 16 years old, he dropped out and went to enlist in the Army. He was rejected, though, because he was underage. After that, he joined the Red Cross and was sent to France. He moved back to the U.S. in 1919. In 1919, he moved back to Kansas City to become a newspaper artist. His brother got a job with the Pressman Rubin Art Studio. From there, he worked at the Kansas City Film Company, where he made commercials. He decided to open his own animation business after this. Disney and Harmon, which was Disney's first employee at his new company, did series of 7-minute fairy tales. They became a huge hit. But by 1923, the studio became racked with debt and he was forced to declare bankruptcy. The main character we all think about when we think of Walt Disney is Mickey Mouse. He developed this character with his brother. His first animated shorts were Plain Crazy and The Galopian Gaucho, which were both silent films. Disney created another short called Steamboat Willie, which had sound and became a huge sensation. In 1929, he created the characters Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, and Pluto as part of his Silly Symphonies. He also created Flowers and Trees, which was the first to be produced in color, and he won an Oscar with that short film. He created many more shorts, and on December 21st, 1937, he created Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which was the first full-length animation. It produced a whopping $1.499 million in spite of the Depression happening. That film won 8 Oscars. The next 5 years was great for Disney as he came out with Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, and Bambi. Cinderella was released in 1950, Alice in Wonderland in 1951, Peter Pan in 1953, Lady and the Tramp in 1955, Sleeping Beauty in 1959, and 101 Dalmatians in 1961. His last major success was Mary Poppins in 1964, Walt Disney's film Fine Commercial Successes. Disney's Disneyland was opened on July 17, 1955 in California. The project was $17 million. This site became known as a place where children and families could enjoy themselves and feel like magic of the place. Disneyland was entertaining people from all over the world. They had branched out with parks now in Tokyo, Paris, and Hong Kong. Within a few years of the opening of Disneyland, he thought of another dream park in Florida. Disney was diagnosed with lung cancer in 1966 and died on December 15, 1966 at the mere age of 65 years old. He was cremated. When Disney died, the park was still under construction. His brother Roy carried out the plans of creating Disney World, which opened in 1971 and is located now in Florida. Walt Disney made a big impact on the world we see today. He created many children's movies that are fantastic family movies as well. He created 2 theme parks in his life, and it was all started as him drawing and taking photographs. He should be remembered as a person that was never willing to give up, no matter the circumstances he was thrown. In his lifetime, Walt Disney made an impeccable touch on people's lives, and he will never be forgotten.